Welcome, Sagittarius. My name is Emil, and this is a general and collective reading. You're welcome to take what resonates and leave what does not. Remember to use your discernment and your intuition regarding what does resonate for you. I wasn't gonna come on today, but I just felt an urge to. Some straight up advice before the reading: see the bigger picture and open up to chance. And let's start your reading. Thank you, Spirit guides and higher self. Past energy for Sagittarius. Present energy for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Future energy for Sag. Thank you, Spirit, for you guys and higher self. So at the bottom of the deck we have Page of Wands, which is the theme slash subject of this reading. Page of Wands is about explosive creativity and enthusiasm. It's about explosive creativity and infectious enthusiasm, ideas aplenty, creative beginnings, a newly found inspiration, honing a new skill or passion, curiosity and trying out new things, gifting yourself permission to dream, and great energy for creative ideation and brainstorming, a youthful spark. In your past energy you have Ace of Pentacles. Aces are about something new, a start of something new, and Pentacles is symbolizing the material, the physical, so that can be health, finances, career, and living situation. Let's clarify. Thank you, Spirit, for Sag, Ace of Pentacles. We have these three cards coming out with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Temperance, Page of Wands, which you also have as the themes slash subject for the reading, and the Empress. Ace of Pentacles. The beginning of a new venture or task, new ideas, planting seeds for the future, great potential for success, manifesting power, ambition, and prosperity. So, some kind of beginning of a new venture or task, or maybe you're starting something new, manifesting something new, starting something that could be a business, a hobby, a passion. It can also be stability. I see the Temperance. Temperance is about regulating chaotic energy. Alchemy, blending energies, harmony and moderation. It symbolizes the balance between masculine and feminine energy, or working with balancing masculine and feminine energy. We all have both energies. We are primarily one more than the other, or most are. I can't generalize anything because nothing should be generalized, because that's just not true. But yeah, we all have both masculine and feminine energies. It has nothing to do with gender. It's simply a balance between our masculine and feminine traits, our masculine and feminine archetypes, let's say. Duality and amalgamation. So duality about polarity. So opposites. Meditation and the perpetual motion of life, the fluidity of time, neutrality, restraint, patience, and purpose. So you might have in the past building this, whatever you are building, have had a time where you needed or had to temperate yourself, had to alchemize these positive, negative energies, or alchemize energy, learning. That is actually a start of learning the lesson, or not the start, it's a part of the process, a part on the process, which the lesson learned is in the end. But we always learn more. But what is driving this and why it's turning out as it is, which is very good, is because of all of this creativity and inspiration that you have had going. Maybe this challenge has fired you up more. But yeah, Page of Wands once again, both there and there. The Empress symbolizes divine feminine, prolific creativity, fertility. It's about nurturing energy, unity, goddess energy, sensuality, nurturing, abundance, empathy, unconditional love, and unification of mind, body, and spirit. So the Empress is the energy of abundance, the feminine aspect of the divine feminine, so abundance, that is, and creativity, motherhood, nurturing. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Fool, which is a clarifier for the clarification. So it tells me that you have you have taken a new step, or a step into a new beginning. We see with Ace of Pentacles also, but also with the Fool card. Potentials and adventure, enthusiasm, awakening, innocence, and optimism. The Fool is also about taking a leap of faith. And I see that you did that in your past energy, which is very nice to see. I'm gonna put all of them back except one. In your present energy you have Six of Cups. Six symbolize balance and harmony. Cups symbolize water, which is connected to emotions, relationships. Six of Cups is about nostalgia, reconnecting with someone from the past. Of course, it can be anyone, and with relationships, I mean, of course, both family, friends, and of course, anything else. Remember to discern and use your intuition regarding what resonates. But harmony, themes of your life, inner child, and future self. Thank you, Spirit, Spirit Guides, and Higher Self. Clarify for Sagittarius, Six of Cups, in the present energy. Gotta do that again because it wasn't actually a real Six of Cups. Clarify Six of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, Spirit Guides, and Higher Self. Six of Cups. Well, some cards did turn here. That's not one of the rules. We can adapt that in the future, but for now I'm gonna stick to the rules I have. Thank you. The Moon symbolizes something hidden, a hidden path. The Moon is about illusions, hidden truth, the unknown, trusting your intuition, facing your fears, the watery nature of the unconscious mind, mystery, symbolism and metaphor, perception, uncertainty and dreams. The moon symbolizes intuition. It also symbolizes, false beliefs, hidden truths. But you have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, which is about skill, natural talent, powers of manifestation, creativity and resourcefulness. Also, the Magician is an alchemist, which means the Magician has all of the different sorts, or how you say it, the different kinds. Both have pentacle, cups, swords and wands. The Magician is an alchemist, a healer, an energy worker, and a manifester. In your future energy you have Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about energy manifested, waiting for the results of your effort, the arrival of opportunities, finally understanding your ambitions, continuous improvement and moving in the right direction, progress. So far, very nice cards all around. Then your spirit clarify Three of Wands for Sag. Did have a turn there. I feel like Spirit is telling me to start doing that when the cards flip in the deck, but doesn't jump out. Yeah, that's just. But Four of Cups. Some kind of disappointment, focusing on the negative rather than the positive. Missing opportunities for abundance, a time to meditate, frustration and boredom. Actually, boredom is peace in disguise. Being a brat or not appreciating what you have can symbolize apathy. All of these descriptions doesn't have to resonate. Introspection, stability, leading to boredom. Four is about stability, Cups is about emotion. It's about missing opportunities and frustration, disappointment. Focusing on the lack of more cups rather than the cup coming in. So that symbolizes focusing on the negative, focusing on what we don't feel like we have enough of instead of embracing and receiving what's coming in. And Cups is about emotions and relations. Let's see, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? I didn't. Justice. Anything else about Four of Cups, about justice? Thank you, Spirit. Five of Wands. So, and Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Five is about changes. Wands is fire energy. Five of Wands is conflict. It's about competition, ambition, challenge, being pushed by others to excel, brainstorming, mental juristing, adrenaline and aggression, surpassing limits, dynamic energy and leveling up. So you have had people opposing you, I feel like you're receiving justice for that, or I don't feel like you are. That was the bottom of the deck before. Now we have Three of Pentacles also at the bottom of the deck. Don't mind that. You have had people going against you, tarnishing your name, really trying to get you mentally, emotionally, trying to fight you, knock you down. But all that you might have gone through or that you might have lost are being, you are receiving justice. So the universe is providing you with more than you endured, and even lessons. You might have learned a lot from this. I know it ain't funny, especially sometimes it can be family or even just friends. It's not, Five of Wands is usually not about someone that we don't know. It's more like it's about someone that we do know that shouldn't be against us. And when they are, we should distance ourselves. Distance ourselves and cut it off. Simply stop it. Because it ain't worth it. It's only, yeah. But you're receiving justice from this. And Three of Pentacles. 3 is a special number. Symbolize also there is a lot of things that exist in 3, like mind, body, spirit, our existence, or our vessel, let's call it that, and because it is. And 3 also, the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. 3 is symbolized in a lot, but I'm not here to talk about simply about the 3. Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles can be about soul bonds, doesn't have to, but it's about cooperation, community, teaching and learning, sharing and listening, teamwork. There is no limit to what you can manifest together. So it's about studying, working together, and yeah, in community, in cooperation, sharing and listening, teaching and learning. There's literally no limit to what you can manifest, what you can achieve, especially when you work together. So that was your main spread. Next up, I'll be drawing some oracle cards on what to do, what to focus on at this time when this message has found you. And if anything resonated, I will greatly appreciate if you would leave a like, only if you want to, of course. But it does help the algorithm so people can find my videos. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Sagittarius. We had a whole lot jump out here. And I also felt the urge to use a new deck, which I actually only have used once for myself, so that's gonna be fun. Last messages for Sag. Thank you, Spirit. Step into your power. Nobody can choose for you. Nobody has any power over you. It is ultimately you that decide. You have all the power. You actually create your own reality. What you're experiencing is what you have created. I know that might not be fun to hear. Be real to yourself, to others also, but most importantly to yourself. Focus on the positive. Be grateful for all that you have. As you appreciate all that you have, you will receive more to be grateful for. Focusing on the positive will also open you up to perceive more positive. Go deeper. There is a lot more to be uncovered. Unleash your kindest self. And let's get one or maximum 2 messages. Thank you, Spirit. These are carved. There we go. Thank you. Feel into emotion. And let's take the bottom of the deck too. Become your own priority. So that was all I had for you, Sag. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you blessings, peace, and prosperity. Stay blessed, be well, fam. Take care, and love and light.